Hi, David Dodge here for Green Energy Futures. We're here in Mortonville, Alberta to meet up with Kenton Zerbin. He's a permaculture sustainability guru who built himself a tiny home, and we're going to take a tour today. He offers workshops all across Canada.
All right, let's give you an overview of the house before we step inside. Now, the main floor, when you step in the front door, you got a couch across from you, then a breakfast bar, and then a C-shaped kitchen that goes around. Attached to the other end of that C of the kitchen is the stairs that go up to this loft. And that's got a queen-size bed and clothes storage in it. Coming back down the stairs into the living room where the couch is, right where the front door is here. The other side here is the bathroom. It's a small bathroom with a lot of function, and we're gonna go over it. And it has a guest loft or a rec loft above it. And that's the whole design. Let's go take a look. Okay, here we go. So, welcome to the interior of my tiny house. Let's start with focusing on where almost everything is on this side. So here's those stairs I was talking about that go up to the master bedroom with the queen bed and clothes storage. I'll jump up there and I'll give you a closer look here in a bit. This is my breakfast bar, and what's interesting about this breakfast bar is it's actually right now hooked up to the wall and supported with a French cleat in behind the wall. But you can pull the whole table out and it becomes freestanding. It has two magnetic legs that drop down, and there's a bench built in underneath it. This way I can seat about 8 people in here playing board games and sipping a beer. I've done it before for my birthday. So that's the breakfast bar. The stairs, I forgot to mention, have storage in them. So lots of storage in there. I got my recycling, I got my keys and stuff, I got a utility closet. Anything that needs to hang in the house goes in this section. And also I have a heating system built into both spaces. So there's 2 floor heaters. So you can see these baseboard heaters are down low. There's one here, there's one in behind. There's one on the opposite side and one on top of the wheel well there. So my wheel wells are built into my house. And what's nice about these heating systems being right there though, is when I'm sitting at the breakfast bar, I have warm feet. And when I go to put on my winter coat, it's pre-warmed. So that's pretty luxurious for living off grid. Coming further in, we've got a apartment-sized fridge, more than enough space for me, a full oven, a 5-burner stove, which is, some people love it, some people think it's ridiculous for a tiny house. I do love it, although I don't use the oven that much. I've got all my pantry storage down low. An extra space that's often underutilized is your kickers. So in a kitchen design, usually this is dead space, and you don't want dead space in a tiny house. You want to use up every square inch you can. So that's extra storage down there. Coming up here again, we've got our wood stove. So this is a cubic mini wood stove. This is the Grizzly model, which puts out between 8 and 16,000 BTUs. So plenty for a 260 square foot space. So that's my, oh, by the way, just to tell you something kind of funny about the wood stove. I have a tiny house builder who I get scraps of wood from, and I burn tiny houses in my tiny house. Now, I told you my water supply. I've got almost 2,000 liters of water in the house. This is where the vast majority of it goes. So this is actually an operable, I just have some stuff crammed in there to actually make this piece sit level on top. But what we have in there is we have a spin-off valve. So I can spin this guy off, and there's a huge water tank inside that holds about 1,200 liters of water. Why water, by the way, in terms of how long it lasts? It goes about, so I've got just under 2,000 liters, and it goes about a month and a half, depending on how long of showers I want to have, because that's my biggest use of my water. I have lots of ways I try to actually save my water. So one of the ways I save my water, you can see here, I don't really seem to have an operable kitchen tap. It's not really working. That's because it's hooked up to a foot pedal, a solenoid valve. So when I kick in the kicker space here, it turns on my water. So what it allows me to do is not waste any water when brushing teeth, doing dishes, doing any of that stuff. I only use exactly what I need. So that's one way I save water. High efficiency shower head, second way I save water. And then a composting toilet, which is huge because you're not flushing all of your nutrient away and wasting water that way. So this is how I am able to make my water go the distance. Rest of the kitchen's pretty self-explanatory. Double basin sink, extra bits of storage everywhere I can kind of fit it, even in front of the sink. A lot of the times this is a dead space in front of the sink, but as you can see, I've got little flip opens, which I can throw various things in there. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look upstairs now. We've got these stairs going up. This is Beetle kill pine wood, by the way, that you're seeing everywhere in the house. And I'm super, super excited to share it with you. Basically, there's trees in BC and Alberta that the beetles got to. And if there is too many beetle holes in the wood, the logging industry isn't interested in cutting the trees down because a lot of the wood is bunk. It's not good, it's rotten, it's not structurally sound anymore. However, there are companies that will specialize and go into those areas with beetle-infested trees and mill the wood anyways. About a third of the wood is waste, up to maybe even half. So that's a lot of wastage, but the other half looks like this. What happened was the tree tries to fight the beetle off and it causes this streaking. The tree releases a chemical that changes the color of the wood to this blue-gray color. Makes for an amazing decor wood. It does cost more because it's a specialty product now, but now I didn't cut down live trees to finish my house. These trees were already basically standing dead or going to die. So I love that I was able to incorporate such a beautiful wood with such a great story. All right, let's go check out the bedroom loft. Okay, so as you can see, not a heck of a lot of room. You have to maximize every single inch in a tiny house, and that's no exception for myself being a guy who's 6'4". This is just enough space for me though. I maximized every single inch that I could in my design. So when I'm sitting in bed upright, my head doesn't touch the roof. I've got the queen size bed, laundry, garbage can. I also got clothes storage. So I actually have some jeans I had drying. I folded them up. Here they are. And now I can take these and open what I call my James Bond wall. This is a wall which all is magnetic pop click. So I can push on any part of the wall and it opens up to reveal my clothes. I love it because you don't even know it's there. It's also the same wood. I cut it so it's a waterfall edge so the grain matches. So it's quite an invisible wall. And I don't know, I think it works pretty well. That also works for the area here. I've got little cupboard drawers that open up. I got some ties and shirts and belts and loose things that go into here. And it makes an extra deep window and spot to put, alarm clock, your Kleenex box, your book, your coffee in the morning, if you're having a coffee in bed. And that's the master bedroom. Let's go ahead and take a look at the bathroom downstairs. Welcome to my tiny house bathroom. Come on in, let's take a close look. All right, so in this bathroom, we've got a lot of stuff. Let's shuffle around so you can get a good view. So here we've got my combi boiler, which does space heating and water heating, a composting toilet, a space for a kitty litter box. So got a kitty litter box and a human litter box. We've got our washing machine, not dryer. I dry my clothes another way we'll talk about shortly. A utility wall with a combiner box, charge controller, transformer, and inverter. And then coming around this way, we've got a light that I custom had brought in. I really like this light. A medicine cabinet. And then we're into the shower. So the shower is a DIY shower with RV silicone grout. A lot of people are going, oh, you don't want tiles in a tiny house because of the weight, but this doesn't crack and it's lightweight. So I love it. It gives me lots of room in here actually for a tiny house shower. And yeah, I seem to it seems to do the job for me. Otherwise in here we have heating, which is part of my heating system. It's actually a heated towel rack. I know I'm really living it rough here with my heated towels in my off-grid tiny house. I also have clothes storage in behind it. And I also have lots of clothes drying because I can dry it on this rack, dry it on the top bar here of the curtain rod. I can also hang clothes here. This is called an Insta hanger, and I can hang stuff on this bar now. And I also have a metal line that goes across the length of the bathroom, and I can hang my sheets and towels on here after I connect it on the other side. So let's review. I got 8 things going on here. I got space heating and water heating. I've got a composting toilet. I've got a washing machine. I've got a kitty litter box. I've got a utility closet. I've got a medicine cabinet. I've got a shower, and I've got clothes storage and clothes heating and drying. So that's 9 or 10 functions in a space of 4 by 8 feet. Hope you enjoyed my bathroom.
Kenton Zerbin offers online and in-person courses and workshops on permaculture, tiny homes, and food forests. Learn more at GreenEnergyFutures.ca. For Green Energy Futures, I'm David Dodge.